Outspoken Piers Morgan has revealed how Jeremy Clarkson once thumped him in the head following a row about photographs Morgan published. Clarkson, who was wed to second wife Frances Kane at the time of the 2004 incident, reportedly pleaded with the then Daily Mirror editor not to run pictures of the presenter with a woman who wasn't his spouse. However, Morgan went ahead and published them regardless. Matters reached boiling point when both Morgan and Clarkson attended the British Press Awards. In his latest book, Woke is Dead, Morgan revealed, he ended up punching me before we settled things at the British Press Awards. I've still got the scar on my forehead, and it wasn't entirely unjustified, so I have no complaints about it, although I did think he had a very weak punch, and he did break his finger hitting my head, which is quite satisfying. Morgan claims that he and the Clarksons' farm presenter have since managed to repair their relationship, though he acknowledges they'll never be closest chums. He added, "But he contacted me out of the blue and said, 'Morgan, Clarkson here, drink.' We met in my local pub and actually had a great night. We got his daughter and one of my sons to act as the official peace treaty ratifiers and peace in our time was agreed. I mean, we're never going to be best buddies, but we now tolerate each other's existence without wanting to punch each other, which I think is a major step forward." Clarkson has previously spoken out about the dramatic incident that occurred more than 2 decades ago. Writing in the Times back in 2022, "Why is your wife looking at me like that?" He, Piers Morgan, thundered, "Sir, I punched him, and then I punched him again, and then I thought, you know what? I don't think this would ever get boring, so I punched him again, and, annoyingly, broke my finger." This follows Jeremy Clarkson confessing that H is old and broken whilst continuing to document his battles with Diddley Squat Farm. The former Top Gear host regularly shares updates from his transition into agriculture, something he embarked upon 6 years ago and which spawned a massively successful Amazon Prime series. "Since I started in the field 6 years ago, I've realized that farming is ideal for those who don't like to work up a sweat," Jeremy explains. "Only mattress testers have an easier, more sedentary life." The most unusual amongst Jeremy's collection of agricultural equipment is his Supercat, a 6-wheel drive, semi-amphibious military vehicle that he employs to collect timber from the woodland. Supercats were initially engineered to recover broken Land Rovers from the battlefield, Jeremy says, so there's no doubt regarding the Devon-manufactured vehicle's capability to function in demanding conditions. However, there's a problem. Writing in the Sunday Times, he adds, "But it is quite difficult to get in and out of if you are old and broken.